This story happened, it must have been maybe 20 years ago, something like that. Two girls came out of the subway right in front of 770. Came out of the subway right in front of 770. And they were very distraught, and they stopped one of the Hasidim in front, and they asked him if he could direct them to the letters of the Rebbe, book of the letters of the Rebbe. So he asked them, they were very distraught. He asked them what the problem was. So they said that their father went crazy. Their father went insane. He was married. They lived together. He and his wife lived together. And then he started acting really strangely. And his wife left him, divorced him. Jewish guy. His wife left him, and he claimed that he was being attacked by spirits. And he drove the girls out of the house, and he locked all the doors, locked all the windows, and he just crouched in the corner, and he would go out of the house like, I don't know, once a month or something, and buy some food and go back in. And now it's just getting worse and worse. And the daughters try to visit him, and he screams at them. He's screaming and yelling, and they don't know. Should they call the police on him? They're worried they'll put him into a mental institution. He was just a normal person. He was a nice person, like just gradually a year ago or something. So some of them says somebody met somebody that told them that they could ask the letters of the Rebbe, and that they could maybe get an answer from him. So the person that they stopped was a fellow called Yitzchak Lipsh, right? That was the name, was Yitzchak Lipsh. And Yitzchak Lipsh said, "Okay, come with me. We'll go into the wherever they went. I don't know if they went to the Ohel or they went to in the books. In any case, they took out a book of the Ohel is where the Rebbe is buried, and 770 is the Rebbe's headquarters, which the Hasidim, the claim that the Rebbe is just as present there, if not more, than in the Ohel. Anyways, different opinions. Anyway, so they went into the 770 and they took out one of the books, and the book talked about don't believe in sorcery, don't believe in bad spirits, that your father has to just learn Torah. He has to learn Torah, so he should speak to a rabbi and learn Torah, and everything is going to be all right. So they said, listen, he won't even let us in. He's screaming and yelling. He's barricaded up in the house, and it's a very scary thing. The house is very frightening. And so this Rabbi Lipsh said, listen, I'll go with you. We'll see what happens. I'll go with you and we'll see. So they knock on the door, and the door is locked. They knock on the door. Some or other, either one of the daughters has a key or whatever it could be. And they open up the door and they see the place smells terrible, just awful. And he's got all the chairs and tables piled up, and he spread all over the floor salt and sugar and other things, other spices or whatever, to get rid of the bad spirits, the weird spirits. And he's groaning and moaning in the corner, making all sorts of sounds. So they said, what should we do? Should we? So Rabbi Lipsh said, listen, let's do what the Rebbe said. He should learn Torah. He should consult a rabbi. So I'll just read this letter off to him. I'll read the letter out loud to your father. So he starts reading. As he starts reading, he starts howling even louder. So he continues reading, and the father sort of stops, right, howling and yelling. And he stands there reading this letter like over and over again. And I guess it was a longer letter. So it took 5 minutes to read, 5 minutes. So he read the letter over and over again until finally their father stood up and he turned on the lights and he said to the girls that he's hungry and he wants something to eat. So they said, okay. And said, what would you like? He said, I would like, I don't know, whatever it is, a hamburger or something. And he went, it says in the story what it was. So they ran down to the kosher restaurant, and they, meanwhile, Rabbi Lipsh kept reading the things, but they were arranging the room a little bit. They got a broom, sweeping it up. The father sat in the corner. The elder daughter came back with the food, gave him what to eat, and they were cleaned the place up. And the father went into the shower, and he took a shower. They gave him clothes, He got dressed. Rabbi Lipsch put the tefillin on him, and he said, I'll come and I'll keep visiting you. I'll come and keep visiting you. The next day they visited. The couple of days after that, he took him outside, which he hadn't been outside for a long time, and eventually took him to the synagogue. At the end of the story, when he told the story, the man still had problems, but now he was dealing with the problems. They took him to a doctor, and he was taking. So we see the amazing thing is that the man was in this terrible situation, and they asked the letters of the Rebbe, and by perseverance and ignoring the negativity of the situation, as suddenly everything got better. It got better, and from a crazy of the wrong side of craziness, hopefully we'll come to the right side of craziness, to the upside of craziness, and it'll be crazy for Judaism instead of being crazy from the world. That's today's story. Have a good day. Have a good Shabbos, everyone. God willing, 8:15, we'll learn again. Shalom uvracha. God bless you all.